Yeah, I'm just following up with liability on this one. I know the other adjuster, Lulu, she claimed that you guys were waiting for a dash camera before accepting responsibility.
And amended police report, yes, sir. So it might take some time if you want to follow up next week.
Okay, amended police report. What are you able to give any clarity to that? Of what was there something the dash camera revealed that's gonna cause the police report to change?
So I can't clarify, sir, but I'm being told that there was a third vehicle, a 2019 Toyota Tundra, that caused the entire accident. So that would be what would be revealed on the dash cam and the police report, the amended police report.
Okay, gotcha. So the truck, I guess, maybe cut your insured off that kind of caused this accident or something similar?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
That's what she's saying. Of course, I can't prove anything, right? So I am allowing her some time to get that information.
Okay, so she's saying that, but she hasn't shared the dash camera footage with you?
Apparently, that was provided to the police department, who didn't include it on the initial police report, which is why it needs to be amended.
Man, that sounds like a stretch. So she provides the dash cam. And the only reason why I'm poking you.
It's from an 18-wheeler, from what I'm being told. It was reviewed by the officer on the scene. Why they didn't include anything on it on the police report is beyond me. So now, of course, it's being amended to include that information.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's what. So for someone to cause an accident and then the police say, "Okay, let's see the video," and then say, "Forget the video. I'm just going to put this person at fault on the report anyway."
Right? Unless there's no video that shows that, I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. I'm just allowing time for information.
I gotcha. Okay. So the 18-wheeler had the dash that saw the truck supposedly cut your insured off. Okay. I gotcha.
That's what I told her. Like, if you saw the video, maybe next time, like, try to take a video of the video, like, with your phone, so you have it. Something, right?
Okay. I gotcha. You know, my only concern is that I've tried to get police reports amended many times, and even if they do agree that they'll do it, you're talking weeks, sometimes over a month before they actually do it. And
I believe they had an appointment with a lieutenant yesterday, I believe. So I do need to allow a little bit of time, sir, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, as I told the other adjuster, our client hasn't had a vehicle for almost a month now because her vehicle's clearly totaled. So she's, you know, has this loss of use claim adding up every single day.
I mean, I would suggest that she go through her own insurance, or if she needs her vehicle repaired as soon as possible, or the damage reviewed.
Yeah, I will talk to her about that. Do you have an idea of how long you're going to give your insured time for this? Because I also see it's a 20-year-old girl, and these kids these days, man, they just don't tell the truth. They always got some crazy story. I mean, not all of them, but these young kids, they're just...
Yes, sir. I mean, at least another week. After that, I'll have to review with my supervisor.
Okay. Do you know if this supposed truck that, you know, maybe caused this accident, if they have insurance? Or we're not that far yet?
We're not that far yet, sir, no.
Okay.
I have the vehicle information, though, if you want it.
Sure.
So supposedly, right? It's a 2019 Toyota Tundra. So the VIN I have is 5. The plate I have is D.
Well, I really appreciate it, Isabel, and yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Speak to you soon, sir. Bye-bye.
Okay, so this one is kind of a funky one. I mean, it's not the first time that we were working a car accident case where the person who's at fault claims, "Oh, someone cut me off, and, you know, and that's why I caused the accident." But I don't recall the last time that someone claimed that, and then also claimed that there was another vehicle that had a dash camera that saw the entire thing, And that dash camera was given to the police department, and the police department said, well, who cares about the dash camera? I'm just going to put this on the police report anyway, that driver is at fault, and forget about the supposed vehicle that may have cut this person off. You know, if there was a dash camera and the police ignored it like this, my guess is that there probably wasn't enough evidence, or they weren't really cut off. You know, maybe someone just drove in front of them and then they caused an accident and now they want to blame the person that cut them off. You know, at the end of the day, you're responsible for yourself out there. You have to keep an assured safe distance. You have to keep an assured safe speed so that when the unexpected happens, you can react. And, you know, yes, sometimes there is something that occurs where you just have no way to prevent an accident occurring because of what happened. But there's plenty of times where someone just wants to blame someone else on the road when it's really their fault. And like I mentioned on the call, some 20-year-old young girl, you know, these kids these days are not built like they used to. They're not taught to live life with integrity or credibility anymore. I'm not speaking for all kids, but most of the kids I run into, it's just not a high priority thing to tell the truth and just be honest all the time. This can go down many different roads, but we're going to see what happens here. Our client now has been waiting a month, doesn't have access to her vehicle. Her vehicle is at the body shop. She needs to it's not going to get repaired. It's going to get totaled. So she needs to get a check from the insurance company so that she could take that money and go get another vehicle. Meanwhile, she also has not had a rental the entire time. That bill is continuing to add up because the law says that the insurance company is responsible for giving her a rental from the date the accident happened up until they declare the vehicle a total loss or that it's repaired. Now, in this situation, it's going to be totaled. So if they wait 30 days to say your vehicle's totaled, well, then they owe 30 days of rental. They can't just say, okay, we'll give you a rental vehicle now that our investigation is done. They have to backdate it and give you money for the days that they didn't pay you before. There is one stipulation, and that is if you do have your own insurance, if you do have the ability to mitigate your damages, which is what the law says, that you have to mitigate your damages if you can. So if our client has her own insurance, she has to mitigate her damages by getting her vehicle processed through her own insurance, and then her own insurance will get reimbursed from the other insurance down the road. But this stinks because then you got to put up your deductible and you got to wait for your deductible to come back. And not a lot of people like to do that. Their money's tight, or they just don't want to have to file a claim on their own insurance to do that. And I understand that. But there's a double-edged sword here. So if you don't want to file the claim on your insurance, well then, you know, you're going to be put on the chopping block for not mitigating your damages. And then if that's the case, they're not going to want to pay for all of the rental. They'll pay for some of it, but not all of it. So we're going to see what happens here. If this phantom vehicle that cut her off has insurance, if they really did cause the accident, you know, then we're going to have to shift this case and go after them, or we'll go after them and this driver. Because like I said, at the end of the day, even if someone cuts you off, you're still responsible on the road, and it doesn't fully mean that you're just not at fault because it happened. So meanwhile, our clients are also getting medical treatment. Their vehicle flipped. It was a very bad accident. They had bruises on their body. But we're going to keep trucking here, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm also going to look up this phantom vehicle to see if I could track them down and talk to them about this accident. Hope this video has been educational for you. If you'd like a free case evaluation, reach out anytime. 832-925-2030. God bless you and have a good day.